The iPoly Vision app is a bit of a simulation of the human brain. It uses something called a neural network, which learns from experience after seeing 10 million different images. After it sees something, it tries to understand, have I seen this before? What does this look like the most out of all the things I've seen before? And then it approximates to an object that it recognizes. This allows it to see and speak in real time. It's the first of its kind to be able to run on a smartphone. It currently runs on iPhones and will run on Android very soon. And this allows it to make it very, very inexpensive. There are $2,000 headset out there that can recognize about 20 different objects that you select, whereas iPoly is free. You can put it on your phone and it can recognize thousands of different things.
Yeah, I mean, like I've got a pair of earphones here, yes, which I would never, obviously I know they're earphones, but I wonder, do you think it would be able to identify that?
Let's try it. White and gray.
You are looking at a new Apple earbuds.
Hey, wow. That is all right. That's like magic. I mean, I don't know how they can, wow, that's so impressive. I don't even know what to say. I'm just kind of shocked.
Donna Stolzenberg's life radically changed the day she took an early morning run around Sydney's Darling Harbour and saw a man on a park bench covered by nothing than a thin, threadbare blanket.
The man was obviously experiencing homelessness, and it literally stopped me there, and I just wanted to give him a blanket just to warm him up. But I realised that he was asleep, so he didn't realise how cold he was. Had I woken him, he would have understood how cold he was. He would have felt the cold, and so I just kept going. But when I came back to Melbourne, I couldn't stop thinking about that, and I thought I needed to do something to help the people experiencing homelessness in our city. So I did a blanket drive through a homeless support group that I run on Facebook, and we managed to get over 3,000 blankets in 8 weeks that we delivered to the agencies who support people experiencing homelessness here in Melbourne.
Since 1985, Youth in Search has been rebuilding the lives of thousands of young Australians.
What was the best part of the weekend?
The hugs. I love the hugs. They're beautiful and warm.
It feels like you're in a family because, like where I come from, I'm not in a family, and it's just nice and warm, and that's the best bit about the camps is when you get the hugs.
They say that from every negative comes a positive, and that's certainly been the case for the St Kilda Police and Citizens Youth Club, which was started after the theft of fruit some 68 years ago.
Olive thought it'd be a fantastic idea if she opened the front door and invited the young people through her front door. Once that happened, she was able to, feed them, play sport with them, and develop positive relationships with the young people, and that's how the club started.
So we've got about 13 youth programs, from girls groups to homework clubs to go out to 5 different estates. 5 nights a week, and we work with the young people from the estates, from the housing commissions, and most of them are at risk and disadvantaged.
I plan to use the money to buy a small tuba, and we haven't got one in the band at the moment, and we've got a young lad that wanted to play one.
One of our students came to us and said that he'd like to start a Lego club for other kids like him who actually think creatively. And we have a rule here that if it's legal, the answer is yes, show us how to do it and we'll help you.
We are so excited to receive the Tobin Brothers grant. It will be providing computers and printers for the new building.
The Tobin Brothers Foundation grant will help us deliver to more people around Australia. It is currently, despite being developed in Melbourne, it is currently not that widespread among here, mostly because people still don't know of us yet.
Oh, so like what kind of stuff are we going to be buying for the kids? Oh, we'll buy them footies, rugby ball. Tennis rackets, cricket bats.
Training is a very vital part of what we do in order to support our volunteers, and the money that we'll receive from Tobin Brothers will actually allow us to update our current volunteer training.
Stumps, everything.
So we'd like to travel and visit some communities for the blind and visually impaired with that budget, as well as giving iPolly a new voice, which will give it better assistive technology features, so it can be better used through a smartphone by someone who cannot see.
This year it will be used to support one of those very talented students from rural Victoria, to enable them to be able to come to college and have a college experience, because it's widely acknowledged that that is really the best way to study at university.
So the playing cards that we're very happy that the Tobin Brothers have supported is a tool that we've seen work in New South Wales, so that when you might get involved in playing a game or like that, you can start having a conversation that's not threatening about what are some of the risks, how you can avoid them, or if you think you might have hepatitis, what you should do about it.
The funding will help us to undertake some recruitment campaigns. So it's about those promotional activities, it's about being able to get our name out into the community and tell people about the good work that we're doing.
The donation is going to make a huge difference to the amount of packs that we can get out and the ease at which we can do that.
Look, we're very excited and just so grateful, because each year we can't commit to offering the art therapy program until we know we have the money. So it pays for the art therapist, it pays for the room hire, and goes towards the equipment and materials that the group will be using.
Because these guys, they play 5 days a week, they smash it out, they're kicking, they're running, they're throwing. So we got a high turnover of gear, so we really need the money.